Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are covering live severe weather tonight. We have Nerdy for Storms out live in the field right now. We are trying to get our radar and stuff up so we can get her, out to her. She just intercepted a tornado that is by Florence. All right, and now we're going to be sharing our screen. We're going to pull up our radar Omega right now. Yep, it's showing. So you just got to go to your tab, and then we'll be able to see what you need to see.
Right there's where Nerdy's tornado just
Nerdy,
crossed.
go ahead and call that in. That's going to be the one there by Florence.
Yep, so
Can you see my screen, Scarlett? Because I can't see you.
no, I can't. Well, I can see the screen, but I don't see anything on it. Oh, here's
can't see
Noah.
nothing.
Noah knows
Hang
how to
on.
do it. Noah, share your screen. Share it. Noah knows how to do it.
I hope that'll work.
Nerdy just caught a tornado, everybody. Welcome to the United National Weather Team and Nerdy for Storm stream. Noah, pull up radar. Stop. You can stop screen share, Jared, because all we can see is the screen share. There we go. Noah, can you pull up radar? Nerdy just caught a tornado. She did get it on footage and coverage. There we go. This is the storm that she's on right now, correct?
Yeah, no, she is up with the one up by Florence. Noah, go up near Florence. North of the PDS. Keep going over by Rogersville and Killeen. She caught that tornado right there.
I got across in front of guys. I think I was in it. I think I hit in the first tornado. Trees are down and everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. You hit in the first tornado. I heard it and everything. They got that video. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am just mind blown right now. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit.
Nerdy is super excited right now, and I don't blame her.
I'm glad I told her to stay on that track.
Yeah, go up to the north, Noah, because she's not in the PDS. She's north of there.
Right now. Holy fuck, guys.
Good job, Nerdy. I'm glad I told you to stay headed towards Rogersville. Good job. Good job.
We have a PDS tornado warning.
And we are live, Nerdy. We are live in the live stream.
Good job, man. Good job.
Noah, can we? Trees and power lines are stay in the area. Can we move up to the area where she's at, though, Noah? With
that's where
radar?
I'm at right now. That's what I'm looking at. She should be right up in here by Florence. She's over here by Florence. This one that's right here.
Yeah, she's somewhere between there and Russellville.
You're already going.
She caught her right there at Rogersville.
Turn it down a little bit, your radio, Jared. Yeah, turn it down your radio a little bit.
I'm pretty sure I was inside that thing. I'm pretty sure, or really
ultra low.
from it. Wow,
She's right
guys.
there.
Wow,
Can you turn it on, Jared?
Wow.
Can you turn your radio down, though, Jared?
Yeah, give me a minute. She was right between Elgin and Antioch. If you zoom in a little bit, right where that couplet formed on the frame, right between Elgin and Antioch and Killeen, she was right there where that tornado formed.
Okay, yep.
Touched down and she caught it.
Yep, I see.
Right there at Antioch.
My gosh, tonight is ridiculous.
It absolutely is. It has been a very dangerous night tonight. But we were told that that could happen. This is what an outbreak looks like.
Absolutely.
I'm glad I told her to stay towards Rogersville.
Right.
Well, once I saw that track and I saw the Tory that was still down at the Tory, and now the Tory's back.
And Scarlett disappeared for a minute. Noah, can you go back to that Tory too?
Absolutely.
Just for a quick minute.
Oh, they dropped the Tory.
Oh, they dropped the Tory.
Yeah.
Oh, did they dropped the Tory? Okay, Tory's dropped.
Yeah, they dropped the Tory.
But tonight this is some tornado watches now we have out till 3 a.m.
All right, they just extended that tornado warning.
Yep.
Straight out to the
I had a
east.
feeling that was going to happen. Ooh.
Or, if you turn on it nerdy and start headed back home, you'll stay right behind it too.
Where's that echo coming from?
It's probably coming off my radio.
Oh, your radio. I knew it was somebody else's radio. I thought I was going crazy, but no. Okay, good.
Oh, no,
I just wanted to make sure.
It's
Okay. Well, thank you, Noah.
You're welcome.
Yes, I know I was open mic. Nerdy, that is headed back towards Fayetteville. If you want to stay on that tornado warning.
I have a really good microphone too, and it picks up everything.
Does it? Yeah, that makes a difference. That's for sure. Tonight has been a definitely dangerous night. Most of the chasers are down by Silver City, Rolling Fork. People need to say some prayers tonight for the city of Rolling Fork, Mississippi, where a lot of the reports are stating that basically it is not a town anymore.
Yep, Silver City doesn't look like anything anymore either.
Yep, unfortunately. Prayers to all the people affected by these storms across Dixie Alley. It's definitely a sad, somber situation. Thank you, Kevin, one of our team members. Kevin wishing Nerdy a congratulations. This is one of Nerdy's first tornado intercepts. We are very proud. I know she is excited. She was determined to get a tornado tonight, and she got her first intercept.
Tornado's track towards Russellville. It's on a dead track. If she goes back to the east, back the way she came, she will capture the one out of coming towards Russellville, the one that just came out of Amory.
Oh my gosh, this radar is terrible.
I know the sites in Mississippi are not the best. It seems like Oklahoma and a few other states have done a really good job because they've had a lot of damage, making sure that they have good radar, but everywhere else is lacking.
For real?
Yeah, she needs to stay put. Scarlett, if you can yell for Nerdy to stay put. Kevin just said that storm's going to track Russellville straight to Rogersville.
Okay. Give me 1 second here.
If we can get her to stay put, she'll intercept this other one.
Okay. Was she in radar room?
Yeah, she's in radar room.
Hey, Nerdy. If you can hear me right now, if you stay put, you will intercept another tour.
Oh, yeah, that one that's on the ground in Hamilton.
Yep. If she goes back to the east towards Decatur, she will intercept it.
All right, I've got that one up.
If she goes towards Decatur. Nerdy, if you can hear us, go towards Decatur, back to the east the way you was, and you will connect with the storm. The tornado warning coming out of Hamilton.
It's still holding.
All of north of Amori is gone.
Amory's gone, yes. Amory's gone. It was hit. For y'all just tuning in,
Oh, oh, that is heartbreaking.
she got on the 101.
That is heartbreaking.
Hang on, let me see where she's at.
Yeah, there's another one.
Nerdy, if you're on the 101, you're headed towards Russellville. You're going to be in the dead center path of this thing. If you're on the 101, try to stay up back by Rogersville if you can, and track it back towards Decatur. Or Athens.
She's
Trying to get a look at this next time.
It's right above there, Willerville. Stay there if anything and see where it plays out because she has an escape route to the west northwest.
Yeah, Kevin, she's on the 101 headed south.
You know, we're just trying to
Nerdy,
figure
turn
out
around if
basically
you can.
where she's at and get some.
Nerdy, turn around if you can.
Go back up to the 72 and go back towards Decatur.
Go back up to the 72.
If you go back towards Decatur, you will intercept it.
If you go back towards Decatur, you will intercept it.
Maybe we can get a hold of her.
Or go towards Town Creek.
That's really wrapping up.
Town Creek.
No,
Let me
that's what's not
check.
good about it.
Dang.
There's some debris, but it's
Tonight's
probably
been an intense
but
night, you
it's already
guys.
picked up. Absolutely.
For everybody tuned in on this live, you guys listening
You know, lots
to
of
us,
tornado
this
emergencies, lots of observed tornadoes.
Scarlett, they said it tracked at least 100 miles on the ground, continuous.
That's insane. You know, you're talking an
Yeah.
hour or more drive time that is tracked on the ground.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
Yep.
lot of recovery. A lot of recovery. Is that reflectivity on the right?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm looking at? My eyes started watering at the same time, though. So I was like, is that what I'm seeing while my eyes like watering liquid?
Yeah, that's a funky shape.
Hello, Darren.
Warning.
Yes, Scarlett.
I know these polygons are interesting.
Hey, I like our shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, put your shirt. Yeah, where's your shirt? Yeah, look at us.
He just said
Look at
Hodges,
us.
Mississippi, take cover. Kevin said, anybody in Hodges,
Um,
Mississippi, take cover.
What town in Mississippi? Do you want to repeat that?
Hodges.
Hodges, Mississippi. Okay. 10-4.
Yeah, Hodges, Mississippi. I'm running like 3 different radars.
The way this looks, it's gonna track through Hackleburg and Bear Creek. So this is probably gonna end up going right for probably just northwest of Hallieville.
She's back on the 101 North.
We're getting a good view of that storm.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Right towards you right now. Good towards.
Nerdy, even if
So
you
she's
get
going to
up
get ready to get in line to intercept it then.
you go to Rogersville, you can enter.
Hopefully we can get her on the live stream, but
This
Or
thing is
go back
moving
east
east-northeast at
towards
78
Athens.
miles an hour.
You will intercept this other one.
This
What'd you say, Noah?
tornado is moving east-northeast at 78 miles an hour.
wow. These have been some quick moving cells. I even saw some up by Nashville that were moving like 80 something miles an hour, you know.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Confirmed Smithfield took a direct hit on the south side. Amory took a direct hit. Winona took a direct hit. Scarlett, while you were gone earlier, Silver City, Rolling Forks. This tornado
North Central Alabama. North Central Alabama. Featuring Lauderdale County, northwestern Alabama.
For over 100 miles.
That's amazing. I mean, so many towns in Mississippi tonight. You know, people need to hug their loved ones tight tonight. You know, the cities of Rolling Fork, Silver City, Amory. I mean, they're completely gone.
Yeah, Silver City had wiped out a trailer park.
You talking about over there by Hodges? Yeah, exactly what I'm talking
That tornado warning in Russellville is still confirmed on the ground, still observed. That tornado, guys, is still on the ground. Noah, can you zoom in right there at Hodges? Yeah, right there, guys, where you see that velocity couplet signature. That is, they have considered that as still on the ground, headed for Hodges. If you are in Hodges, take shelter now.
Moving east-northeast, 64 miles an hour. Max DBZ was 52, VL 17, that's 6.
Hopefully I'm back this time. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, you're back, Scarlett. I can hear you. You just don't have no video.
Not an intercepted that storm that holds on.
Yeah, Nerdy, I concur with
Yes.
Kevin. Stay in that Rogersville area because you will intercept this storm. Because this tornado warning is still observed on the ground at Hodges, headed to the northeast. It will intercept you at Rogersville.
If you guys want to help donate to the chase and help her get nerdy with it, you could donate Cash App, Nerdy for Storms 29. Also paypal.me/Nerdy for Storms, as well as you could donate to
Scarlett's losing her connection again. She was saying, guys, right down there on the bottom, you can also donate to UNWT at paypal.me/UNWT. Scarlett will be back with us momentarily. Noah, did that thing turn east?
Not really. No, it's still going east northeast at 76.
I might need a little assistance on directions because unfortunately, yeah, the connection might be down from this tour that went through here.
Oh, hang on, nerdy. This corner.
Do you remember anything else?
So right now we are
Go to the right, nerdy. Go to the right. Go to the right. Go to the right.
intercept. Or hopefully you guys can hear me. But if you guys
Oh,
are
no,
wondering
wrong way.
speaking to, we are talking to Nerdy for Storms, who's out live in the field, who is East Florence.
Yeah, turn around and go back to the east and take it all the way back to Rogersville, where you was. Either sit there or go to Athens, and you will intercept. But yeah, go back on the 72 east.
Yep, that's what I'm on right now. I just turned on to it. All right.
Jared, I don't think that storm's going to hold through to get to her.
What'd you say, Kevin?
Jared, I don't think that storm's going to hold through to get to her.
Yep, that's what I'm on right now.
She likes to get lightning too, though. So even if the tour doesn't hold, there could be some photogenic lightning shots too. I don't know when her tap out point is tonight either. I guess we didn't even ask her when she was going to call it.
Maybe comments or something.
Let's get nerdy. Adam said.
I'm not going to be able to join live at this second, unfortunately, but I am recording all my stuff, so I'll be able to post it later. But anyways, thanks.
Tell her we're
just a live
relaying most of her
live.
messages to the people out there.
Nerdy, we are relaying most of your messages to the people. I'm in my headphones, and it picks up my mic. And me, Scarlett,
Mine does
Noah is
too.
on your live on the UNWT with your people. They can hear every word you're saying, girl.
Yeah, my microphone picks up really well too.
Yeah, so we'll have some footage that she'll be reposting that we will also share from United National Weather Team as well. Connectivity is a big issue. If somebody out there would like to donate about $200 so that Nerdy could get a cell signal booster, that has been her biggest issue chasing Dixie, is that her signal just isn't strong enough to hold. So if anybody out there feels inclined to donate $200, it would be much appreciated.
All right, right now that one there's all 3 radar indicated tornado warnings. The one that's just right over Pig Eye right now. God, I don't know.
Slow down just a little bit.
Kevin, can you confirm that tornado that was headed for Hodges has turned and went
Here
towards
we go.
Pig Eye, has went to due east track? E2 to 319. Got a copy in the radar room.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's actually looks like it's going pretty east. It's recycled. Stable air. It's definitely.
If they're in shady green, they need to start taking cover. If any of you listeners are in shady green, Mississippi, or Phil's Campbell, start taking cover at this time. This tornado has tracked due east. It has shifted due east. It is following the unstable air mass.
Those rotations right there. Huckleberry.
If you guys are in the
Oh, yeah, this thing is wrapping back up.
Yeah, it's intensifying, guys. If you are in Phil's Campbell, you need to take cover with this tornado warning headed your way, because this could turn into another potentially dangerous situation. Hey, Scarlett. If you can hear us.
Barely.
Barely.
Actually, well, okay, I can only do what I can do. That the town of Amory, gas are everywhere, and they're calling for every person allowed to come to shut down these gas lines because the smell of gas is leaking everywhere throughout the town.
Goodness.
Oh, man. Our prayers go out to the city of Amory.
Out of at least utilities for the next at least 4 days. They're pulling resources from everywhere. From our emergency management.
Noah, it honestly looks like that's actually trying to dissipate, bud.
Yeah.
They're at Hodges.
I think it's just recycling. Because
I don't know, Bo.
We'll see. We'll see. Let me wait for the next run and see.
Yeah, it's starting to show down. It's starting to broaden out the rotation on it.
Yeah, it is.
No, it might be regenerating. You're right.
Yeah, it.
You guys are in Phil's Campbell or near Phil's Campbell and Russellville. Take cover immediately, just in case this thing does recycle.
Yeah, it looks like it's losing that velocity just a little bit.
It might recycle. This has been known to cause a potentially dangerous situation and tornado emergencies.
Oh no, it's
this
recycling.
Same tornado. Yeah, I see the recycle now on your frames. For all y'all just tuning in and listening, this tornado warning we're watching right here has been on the ground since Rolling Forks, Mississippi, over 100 miles. Confirmed on the ground, never left the ground. It has wiped out towns. This is a potentially dangerous situation. If you are anywhere between the Phil's Campbell and Russellville, take cover immediately.
Thankfully enough, right now, it's actually not on the ground anymore.
It's not on the ground right now, Noah?
No, right now it's recycling. It's not on the ground at the moment.
Okay.
It may lose. It's trying to ingest this storm to the fucking west, that's coming in from the west.
Yeah, I see the velocity signature picking up. They just reissued that tornado warning that was in the south.
Great.
There at Hacksburg because that flash.
I'm back.
Yeah, start us back.
Yay!
We're watching this tornado warning, Scarlet. We don't know if it's recycling or glitching because it's connecting with the storm to the west.
Oh, I finally
But if it recycles,
that configuration we were looking for.
Yeah, if it recycles, it's gonna hit between Phelps Campbell and Russellsville.
Okay. I know Nerdy said she was getting gas really quick and then she was gonna reorient.
She better get it really quick.
It might hold together and it might not hold together for her to intercept it.
Where is she at right now?
There we go. Kevin just confirmed it. It ramped back up.
Yeah. Oh man, I think this one right up here. That's just northwest of Athens. This tornado warning that's just northwest of Athens. It's wrapping up.
Tornado 5 miles east of Cullen in Lauderdale County, Alabama.
Oh yeah, that's not okay. Yeah, just northwest, just over Spruce Pine. It's starting to.
It's over Spruce Pine, I believe.
It's heading back down. It's coming back down.
Hey. Actually, never mind. That was the county.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be on the ground here in a minute. It just picked itself back up like it was nothing.
If you are in Spruce Pine or anything northeast Spruce Pine, take cover immediately. This is a dangerous situation. Any tornado warning is a dangerous situation. But take cover.
805 Walnut Street. There are no injuries, just they are trapped inside the residence.
This is Emery scanner going in the background now.
Noah, look at that velocity couplet to the west of it. That's picking up, pushing it into the storm.
Oh, yeah.
Giving its energy to ramp it back up.
They're stuck in the water under an underpass in Emery.
Oh, goodness.
So currently you are watching the United National Weather Team live stream with Nerdy for Storms. We have Nerdy out in the field. She currently is having connectivity issues. If you'd like Nerdy to have better connectivity issues, consider donating to the chase. PayPal.me/Nerdy for Storms or PayPal.me/UNWT.
Okay, I was talking to my wife for a minute. Yeah.
Oh my God, are you guys serious? Literally, just listen. That call was a man is in his backyard. He cannot find his wife.
Oh.
Like this, Amory, Mississippi is messed up, y'all.
He cannot find his wife in Amory, Mississippi. E2-319, be advised. Started listening to the scanner in Amory, Mississippi. They just came across a guy was in his backyard, and he cannot find his wife.
I mean, it's just devastating. And this is just one town of the many that got hit by these tornado emergencies tonight.
Amory has been leveled. They have gas smell all throughout the town. They're telling people if they can to cover their faces so they do not smell the gas smell.
10-4 Fire 1, I'm going to try to get you a list triaged with injuries first, and then
back up by Russellville.
Yes, it is. It definitely
Fire 1,
is.
let me know when you're ready to copy, and I'll start.
That's what I thought it was.
about the storm, but other than that, the rotation's really broad.
I think they might let this tornado warning expire. How long?
5
What's it got?
minutes.
5 minutes left on it.
Yeah.
They might
Okay.
let this thing
Okay. They just
expire.
expired that one. The one to the
Report about
south
a
of
male
that
subject in his
is
backyard
expired.
at 5071D Avenue North. 5071D Avenue North. Complaining of an injury to his arm.
Oh. Okay, yes, 10-4. I've got it too. 29 minutes left on this tornado warning.
10-4, let me know when you're ready for the next.
The one north of Nerdy that she was tracked, she caught the tornado, guys. That was the one that let
I want to
expire,
report on
correct?
4 people stuck in their hall. There's a tree on the residence
All right,
at
let's see what
805 Walnut Street. 805 Walnut Street.
Confirm that tour warrant has expired.
Go ahead. 1105 E Avenue. 1105 E Avenue. Gonna have an elderly female in the back of her house.
I see another couplet picking up
Trapped
southwest of
over the
Phillips
debris.
Campbell.
No injuries that I'm aware of.
Yeah, that's the area I'm really focused.
That's good.
The sheer amount of people trapped is
How many people trapped?
astonishing. I'd say at least at this point,
They just
50 or
came
more.
across the scanner.
Every call
50
I've
or
heard
more
for the last 10
people
minutes has been trapped in the house, trapped in the house.
Trapped in their houses.
At least 50.
I will be right back here
And
in
that's
just
just
a
in
moment.
Amory. You know what I mean? And that's just in Amory. That's not Rolling Fork. That's not Silver City.
I'm going to see if I can find a death toll so far on Rolling Forks, if we can get an actual total.
I don't know if they'll release that until the morning, but we do know from emergency management. And Bretta Derrick said straight up on Fox Weather.
They canceled that.
Yep, I
All
see
four
that.
wards are off the board. They canceled the tornado warning.
All right. Now let's see if this holds.
No tour warrants on the board. No tour warrants at all. It's been a long night, guys.
They have, okay, here's WAPT. They have it. Rolling Fork. Damage assessments will begin at first light after a catastrophic tornado struck areas on Mississippi Friday night.
Yeah, the tornado threats diminished really quick.
Rolling Fork did take a direct hit.
First responders out of Amory, Mississippi. There's a car in a tree.
A car in a tree. Wow. Rolling Forks was hit by an F3, what they thought was an F3.
Yeah, I think the focus for the rest of the night's going to be straight line winds.
And then it took Anguilla. And our radar guy, Kevin, just came across our radar room and said that we believe everything tonight now is just going to be straight line winds. Believe all tornado threat is off the board.
I agree. There's still possibility we could see another brief spin up, but the long track violent ones is not as likely from here on out after
Scarlet. Midnight. They are saying significant damage was reported in Silver City and Humphreys County. The tornado continued tracking more than 90 miles and counting. Hartman said the major tornado created a life-threatening situation which could have caused catastrophic damage. He likened it to the deadly tornado that struck Yazoo City in 2010.
And a lot of search and rescue for the areas that were hit really bad tonight.
So they're comparing this tornado to the one in Yazoo City in 2010.
search and rescue probably won't stop until we get a better idea after daylight. Yeah, no, I was calling and asking about that earlier, which is why I was
Bowling Fork Mayor Eldridge Walker,
and what their plan
the
was.
mayor, had lost his home.
So we have her tour on Radar Omega.
Yeah, that's always when we do it.
If you want to show the little dot, Noah.
Did they mark it?
They said they don't wait till
Of the tour that Nerdy called in, there's a little icon over the area.
Let me go take a look at that.
And it states report in Lauderdale County, train weather spotter intercepted a tornado along Highway 2 near our cemetery.
Heck yeah, Nerdy.
We got everything. We learned that even us spotters and chasers can go out and do damage assessments. Yeah,
Can I tell him we're live?
Through National Weather Service, and that's part of the damage assessments. There's medic classes on it.
It's absolutely amazing. You know, all of the things that have happened tonight, that's for sure. Hopefully, all we can say is that, you know, tonight hopefully is ramping down.
And all Radar Talk is picking up on our live stream.
I'm hearing there's at least 6 dead right now.
It's going to be from 209 north. 209.
People trapped with a tree house.
For damage assessment. What do you say?
Let's go.
Wow. She really has changed.
Oh man, I gotta grab something to eat for a minute.
Where's Bear?
Oh, Scarlett, do we want to go ahead while we got everybody on and warn them about the situation next Thursday? What the SBC is already predicting.
Damages for Nerdy, because I knew she was driving.
In the Oklahoma and Texas area.
Yep, I'll be on that Thursday.
If I can get off fast enough, me and Kenny might go out on that too. We might head to Tulsa, which is only 2 hours.
Where's Bear Creek on Radar? Oh, never mind. I found it.
What you seen on Bear Creek there, bud?
They're gonna have any of those SVRs on any of that.
Oh man, they had some pretty good circulation on that should have actually.
I could bet you by the time I wake up,
I'm having the hardest time getting back in the live.
Well, hello, Scarlett. Are you finally back?
Hopefully, if you can hear me, that makes me feel good. Did you see Ethan's post about a unworn tour in Bear Creek?
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now, and I am just south of Phil Campbell. I think that needs to be forewarned. That looks.
There's an unworn. You can see it on the sea. There's a CC drop north of Bear.
Yeah, it's right. I've got it up on mine and stuff. Velocity, everything. There's quite the inflow notch.
Could that be forewarned, or could that also be a microburst, a downburst?
That's true too.
That could actually be because it wasn't showing a heavy CC drop. That could have been just a little microburst because it's not really showing a couplet on the radar.
Yeah.
Set rotation south of Russellville.
Good.
To the line out.
I don't know if y'all heard or not.
Yeah, it's going to crap.
That's the theme. We talked the gas station a little bit. Look, he said that he thought he saw a funnel. I believe which was the same one that I saw. And so I want to say that's another confirmation that we had a possible tornado. I mean, I heard it, I smelled it, and the ears, pressure coughing, everything. I wouldn't say, but I won't know until, like, it gets surveyed.
There's definitely rotation south of Russellville.
But I don't know. I think what I saw, there was no way that was straight line. I've been to some straight line lakes, but that was.
TVS marker southeast of Russellville.
Wow, guys.
Is there a
another
TVS
TVS
marker? Ooh. All right, all right.
Nerdy, if you check the Facebook chats, you told me about the banners thing. You told the National Weather Service about it. Sweeters.
Possibly, but I don't reflect.
And for let me go over the side of the road.
God, you're right about
All right, and
Hey,
that
Noah.
TVS is gone now. What?
Noah, you're on your computer, right?
Yep.
Hold down on your quad screen button. Hold it down. Like click on it, but hold it.
I did. I don't have quad screen. I only have dual screen.
No, it's an experimental feature they're doing for quad screen.
It ain't doing jack squat.
Right click on it, maybe on your.
Oh, there we
There
go.
it is.
This is for alpha subscribers only. I don't have alpha.
You don't have alpha?
No, I only have the second one.
How do I share my radar, Noah?
Another
If you walk me
TVS
through it,
marker.
because I have alpha.
Okay. Here, let me take mine down. When you go to share screen, of course. Present share screen. It'll where it'll bring up choose what to share. Go to window and click on your Radar Omega, and then go share that, and then it'll pop it up right there. You go.
Are you guys seeing it now?
Yep.
Now we'll go back down here to Russellville.
All right, give me just a second, and I will be right back.
There's that velocity couplet right there.
Oh, yep.
Scarlett, can you see it?
She's muted.
Who's muted?
Scarlett is.
Oh, okay.
All right, give me just a second. I'll be right back.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I'm going to keep this right here on the radar.
All right.
All right, guys, I went to this Fayetteville one. Scarlett, I am now on this Fayetteville one. All right, at 10-4, because this tour is showing up on spectrum, velocity, correlation, and reflectivity. For everybody watching the stream, guys, there's your hook echo towards Fayetteville. Your couplet trying to form on the back side. Dwayne, careful what you say. We're on live. My radio can go through my headset.
No,
Yeah, Nerdy, if you can hear
Sorry about yesterday. Long trip, short nerves.
You know what? It's a new day.
Because I'm beautiful at that.
Why do you think so? I just went back and listened. There was no foul language in that.
Sounds perfect. Thanks for the shirt.
Looks good on you. Just wish I had a pair of boots in your size. The sooner you get those things kicked in mouth, the better.
That's correct, Don. I believe we possibly could get another one to touch down here soon off that. That rotation's real strong. It's kind of looking that way.
Okay, that one is posted.
If you're in Lynchburg, Tennessee, I'd be taking shelter right now.
No, I'm seeing or Kevin too. I'm seeing that rotation outside of Fayetteville. A velocity signature.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. My gosh. That is one heck of a velocity signature.
Look at the spectrum, Noah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Look at
I'm
the
looking at
spectrum.
this. This couplet is just right there, northeast.
Oh, there it was.
Fayetteville.
There was a CC drop. There's a quick spin up. Watch it.
Good morning, Pam.
My gosh, yeah. I think
We just had a CC drop in Fayetteville. Watch
Oh,
where that velocity couplet popped off.
okay, I'm looking. Oh, look at that.
Look at this thing wrap up.
They got a CC drop right there. Let me try to put it
Ooh,
up
not
to
good.
50.
And we're still getting reports of people trapped in their homes, guys. Trapped in their truck. I mean, you name it, they're trapped.
There you go. Now you can see the CC.
I think that if I'm not mistaken, this.
It was. Watch closely, Noah. Watch closely. Right outside Fayetteville. It's brief,
yeah,
but
I've
you've
seen
seen
that.
it at 64. Right there at 64.
This is pretty close to on the ground right now.
Through there. Highway Patrol would think a tornado might have possibly touched out because they got debris everywhere. There's damage everywhere. No power at this time.
(911) Amory SC1.
Storm going to be the southwest.
Yeah, it is. That's tight as heck.
Going to report of 3 injuries, unknown, and a missing person.
They just issued an extended the tornado warning.
Hey, Casimiro. I mean, these calls keep coming in.
Deputy is on scene at that location.
I'd be interested to know how many people lived in Amory. I'm going to go look that up right now. Okay, Monroe County, 7,316 folks.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of people.
It is quite a lot of folks, yep.
Spectrum showing this tornado outside of Lynchburg. If you're in Lynchburg right now, you need to take cover.
124, I made it to Signal River.
There at Douglas, I've got cell C5 moving northeast at 85 miles an hour.
In 2020, they said, though, that the population was 6,666, though. At the 2010 census, it was 7,300. So somewhere between those two numbers is how many people are there.
Wow.
Unfortunately, yes. This is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Amory was the first planned city in Mississippi. The need for Amory arose when the Kansas City, Memphis, and Birmingham Railroad companies sought a midpoint between Memphis and Birmingham. Amory was laid out as a town in 1887, following which people from neighboring Cotton Gin Port shifted to Amory. That's devastating. That's devastating.
Oh. Okay, I am
so
back.
sad.
It is sad.
Oh, so sad.
That velocity couplet up there by Lynchburg has dissipated. I do not see it. Or it went very, very, very broad. Oh, damage reports out of Fayetteville.
Right.
The medical center spot. Okay.
10-4, what kind of damage reports do you have coming out of Fayetteville, Tennessee?
Now reporting heavy damage in Lincoln County.
Okay, guys, that was a confirmed touchdown in Fayetteville. They have damage reports, confirmed power lines down, so that was a confirmed spin up. Didn't last very long, but it was a confirmed spin up. Do you got any more reports from Amory?
Sounds good. Why do you look so nervous? I've only ridden overs once. It wasn't pretty. Don't worry.
Sure, dude. Right, go ahead.
You know the fence line better than me. I'll get her. Be right back.
Thank you. Have a good night.
I did sleep well, and yes, I do.
You gotta make a decision about Rick's death.
Okay.
You bet. Got signed out at 12:13 Central Standard Time, Dave.
Since you're right there, can you have a drink?
When I saw that news anchor hit that desk,
Alabama. Down by Decatur.
when I saw him hit that desk and cry, basically,
Sent over to the
Mhm.
messenger. And
I knew it was going to be really
Yeah.
bad.
working with K
Do you have any more damage reports from Skinner out of Amory?
No way. Pick up.
talking about that.
I'm going
Mhm.
to come off this
Give me a
tornado
second.
warning for a minute, and I'm going to take our viewers down to where
Okay.
Amory was and let them see exactly how
Oh,
big
right.
that
And you
town
want to show
was.
him like the. Oh, and I mean, honestly, like we could even probably go back in radar history and show him the couplet. I mean, it was as big as it gets, 2 miles wide, throwing debris. I mean, literally, debris was raining down 40 miles away. I mean, really think about that. Debris was being rained 40 miles away.
Yeah. You're right. There's
Here
our
we go.
track. Our track.
They were higher than PDS, Pam. Those were most of these were tornado emergencies, the ones that went through Rolling Fork and Silver City.
Social media links posted in the messenger.
Y'all looking at radar, this is how big Amory is, and the town was leveled. All of North Amory is gone. It leveled all of North Amory.
And like we just said, it was
Mm-mm.
the first city created in Mississippi.
All of Amory is gone. Mm-mm-mm.
Shelby's feeling better. Between 2 or 2. Better to talk about it. Great. Now let's make these horses earn their supper. Come on. So with her Minetti, Jane rode across the
This is just devastating, you guys. Just knowing how many people are hurting tonight in Mississippi, it's just heartbreaking.
resist. Sure looks like they bended their fence.
Okay, here's a report 37 minutes ago from Amory, Mississippi, from Amory, Mississippi Fire Scanner. All of North Amory, right here, all of North Amory is gone. Multiple gas leaks and major damage reported after tornado. First responders having hard time moving through streets due to debris.
5 is northeast at 81 miles an hour.
My first job. Green Bull. This seems worth $2,000 a pound. Running a business is
All right here, guys, North Amory. And also, we zoom out and take you to another area that was hit by that tornado warning.
Yeah, that did.
That same tornado warning. Seven fatalities, Kevin just confirmed. We zoom out and take you to another. Silver City right here was leveled by the same tornado warning. And you see how big Silver City is. There's Silver City. Rolling forward. Where is it? Anguilla took a direct hit. Rolling Forks right here, guys. Rolling Forks right here took a direct hit by that tornado warning. Where Vince Welty started search and rescue. It hit Anguilla and it just continued on a 100-mile track, 100-plus mile track. All the way to where it's at now. It followed this white line. This white dashed line you see right here, between the white line and the black line, is the way the track of the tornado went through. Now we're going to go back up here to this tour warning that they have in Tennessee. back on this thing.
Their team. Consider donating to us at paypal.me/UNWT, as well as paypal.me/nerdyforstorms to help out Nerdy there. She did intercept a tornado outside of Florence earlier tonight. And she must be having connectivity issues because I don't think we've heard from her in a few minutes, have we?
Yes, we do have a shelter family. We get a host of churches just I know we don't have time back to the city. We do have a shelter that's gonna be set up. It's gonna be the only garden at the end of South Lane. Every garden plan. We got a guy going there now to open up the business. You got any calls in all neighbor residents in that location for now?
They only got one shelter, and they're going to go open up an old factory in town and get everybody in Amory to that shelter. But they don't even have shelters open, you guys. So people have just been sitting around since earlier tonight with nothing, in shock. These poor folks. I mean, truly, these poor folks. Yes, the tornado. Hello, Benny. I see you in the comments. This is Benny from United National Weather Team Australia. Australia in the house. Benny is going to be on a chase later on tonight, our time. But yes, earlier tonight, Ben, maybe about 8 p.m. Central Standard, 7:30, 8 p.m. Central Standard. I walked out of the door and there's a PDS. So about that time is when it occurred. And went through Rolling Fork, Silver City, and then another PDS went through Amory, Mississippi. Piggly Wiggly parking lot, everybody in Amory. If you are in Amory, go to the Piggly Wiggly parking lot. With that being said, hey, Noah, can you take over on radar? Or not? I want to see if Noah can take over on radar here. Otherwise, I will have to wing it by myself.
10-4, because I just got to get something to eat and drink and rest after this situation and collect my head.
Absolutely, I understand.
Live coverage.
Yeah, I'd like to continue live coverage if I can. If we can't, we will try to come up with as much footage, information, and all to then cover with you guys in the morning. I am trying to get my computer together and get one purchased as soon as possible. It is just a rough situation right now. Number one, I live in the middle of nowhere where it is hard to get access to stores to buy one. I don't know. I just don't like buying a big purchase like that online. I want to be able to see it and look at it and all that. So it just sucks. Right. So unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck.
Also, Scarlett, I'd like to give a shout out to Kevin Esom with KCSC and also now UNWT on the storm all the way from Rolling Forks. He called it before Rolling Forks, and we followed it all the way to where it stopped at Russellville.
No, it actually hit in Amory, Casimiro. North Amory is completely gone. It hit in Amory. North Amory is completely gone, leveled. So is most of Rolling Fork and Silver City. Gone. Gone. Just houses off foundations, metal stripped to shreds. It had to have been high EF4, if not EF5. It was 2 miles wide, throwing debris 40 miles away. just think of the power of what that tornado actually did. Hey, do you want to at least, if you're gonna leave up the radar, will you at least pop it on reflectivity for me, and then kind of move it back out a little bit?
Do you want it on double pane?
Yeah, put it on double, and then have one on reflectivity, one on velocity, and then kind of zoom it out a little bit to where the most of the stuff is right now.
I can do that for you.
Because if we could put that on looping frames, then it should still just keep loading.
I can put that on 30 loops, 30 frames, just right there and let it roll.
Yeah, that would be perfect. That way people could still watch radar. We can still kind of see what's going on. So just make it big enough so as it keeps moving, we can see for a little bit. I won't stream forever, but it's definitely something we should debrief on right now at this point. You know, tonight was very dangerous. We were told today there was an outbreak. There was an enhanced risk for today coming out from the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman. Yes.
I'll move it right here by Winchester where that signature's picking up.
Yep. Okay.
And that way they can follow it on.
It hit before we got on.
No, wait, Nerdy's in another tornado warning. Nerdy's in another tornado warning.
Okay, we'll stay up in it with Nerdy then until we at least get her out of it. Let's go to the area that she's in currently.
Nerdy, what area are you in so we can find this tornado warning on the radar? Because we are live streamed now.
10-4, Terry, thank you for joining us here at United National Weather Team. We appreciate you for tuning in, as well as we have Nerdy for Storms out in the field. She is still in a tornado warning area. I'm sure she's heading her back towards Nashville at this point. But tonight has been a wild night.
Are you near Athens, Nerdy? I'll look at 360 and see where she's at.
Something's going on with the Amory Hospital.
Yeah, it's down there by Decatur if you turn around and go.
North Central Ohio, Terry is from. Well, thanks for tuning in from North Central Ohio. Yeah, I don't know how much action they get. Occasionally I've seen tours in Ohio, but not that often.
Oh,
and right now with the cold front,
TBS outside Decatur.
TBS Decatur, Georgia. That is
Decatur,
Georgia,
Alabama.
right? Or Alabama.
Alabama.
Man, Decatur. Okay.
On the tornado warning.
Bama.
It is strong, too.
You know, this thing has just had so much juice tonight. It didn't get started as quick as we thought tonight. What's going on?
I was just seeing which way it was tracking.
Oh.
Nerdy, that's going to track towards Chattanooga. It's going to move away from you. It's on a due northeast track towards Chattanooga.
I'm going to just go check on the board what we've got.
Must be a sign. Somebody's signs are really so now I'm passing out. So we got we got an accident. My truck is flipped.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That was that tornado warning that went through Athens.
Was EMS there? Is there anybody with that guy flipped over?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Nerdy, is there EMS en route, or are you finding it first?
Okay, good. Always got to check to make sure somebody's with these people. You know, if you come up on it first, you know, us as first responders and civilian rescue, that's what it's all about. You know, if you come to it first when you're on the storm chase, you go help. And that's what a lot of the big time storm chasers did tonight. And I respect each and every one for it. You know, they didn't continue on with the chase. You know, a few of them, they were in Silver City and they were in Rolling Fork, and they stopped in Rolling Fork and Silver City and did rescue for hours. Brett Adair was rescuing people for 4 or 5 hours before he even had stopped. You know, that's the one thing where we as storm chasers, you know, and I don't even like to call storm chasers, more storm interceptors, because you know, all of our team isn't necessarily doing it for the adrenaline rush. We do it to get the warnings out to the people. We do it so that people, when they go through a tornado emergency, know where to look for the information. You know, one of the most, we might have broken our EF5 drought. Let's put it like that.
Well, it's talking to you, Nerdy. What color is the tractor trailer? Not the ones behind it, but in front of it.
The area on the screen is Alabama, Decatur, Alabama, where the current severe thunderstorm warning and tornado warning is.
Truck car, I didn't really see walk, but this once a day.
Two tours on the board.
2 tours on the board. What radar station you going out of? KGWX? I don't know.
I am on. Give me a minute because I'm in full screen mode.
Okay.
No. I don't like full screen mode.
It's like it's over by
KHTX.
Okay. I just want to know which one you're on. Oh, yeah, I see the TBS marker now. Wasn't TBS on the one I was looking at. That's why.
No. And really, honestly, producing these 2 tour warnings, these are just straight squall line now. They're all in the line for a squall.
Shut the door. How is it? Okay. Great.
What is wrong with that little? Look at that guy was. I think it was the angle. It was
I'm going to mute my mic right now. And you are on my radar screen. And is that good zoomed out enough for you, or do you need a little closer?
I don't know. I can't see right now. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I got to go back and come back in. Right. Hold on.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to get the radar just the way you want it.
Trying to make sure I can see it. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Perfect.
That's good. That way we can kind of see what we've still got left for a while and watch it as it goes, you know, east.
Right.
And you got it on loop?
Yeah, it's on 30 frame loop.
Perfect.
It'll
So we'll
just
keep watching
continue to
this,
loop.
guys. Yeah, we'll continue to loop. Thank you, PIC. We appreciate you. It's Jared, E2
You're very
of
welcome.
UNW2.
You're
Appreciate you,
welcome. I'm gonna
Jared.
go ahead and put my
Everybody's had a
mic on
long,
mute.
stressful night. A long, stressful night. We're not going to say names, but even people on the team have been affected by the injuries and deaths that have occurred out of the storm tonight. So it has been a hard night for the team. Pardon?
It's also taken a mental toll on some of our members too.
Correct.
Watching this thing from the very beginning.
Well, and that's the one thing I've been trying to mentally prepare everybody for since we started as a large group like this, because mentally you do not understand how it affects you till you go through it. And it can rip you apart emotionally. The men and women across the country who do first responding, you have to have mental fortitude. And if you don't, it's not because you're weak. It's just because it is hard as a human being to watch your other human beings hurting and struggling and basically clinging on for life to get through these storms. Literally. I'm sure we're going to hear amazing accounts tomorrow of people who barely made it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And those who didn't make it.
The Joplin tornado.
I'm hearing reports of potentially a 1-year-old baby who they're looking for.
Wow.
Just think about that as a parent. Little curly Q baby gets snatched out of the tornado and you don't know where she went. You'd be devastated probably for the rest of the rest of your life. Families and homes have been ripped apart. A lot of these folks, especially with inflation and the way the economy has been going, might not have insurance because they might have cut that out so they could afford to pay a bill or put food in their mouth. It's a devastating situation right now. I know Cajun Navy has been activated, as well as law enforcement, emergency management all over Alabama and Mississippi.
Mississippi National Guard activated.
I'm glad it wasn't as big of an outbreak as we thought it could be, because we thought this could start over in Louisiana and then go parts east out of Arkansas. And we could have had multiple long tracks. We're lucky that this was just one conglomeration of cells that became a long track.
Right, exactly.
It's unfortunate to know what happened. It's just sad. Yeah, Casimiro says at least 7 dead in Rolling Fork. They said that this storm basically came on. If you want to head out, Jared, you sure can.
I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic.
They said, yeah, no problem. They said that this storm came. There were no sirens that went off. Basically, it wasn't even warned. But we saw this couplet before it even got to Rolling Fork and wondered why they hadn't issued the warning. They were really on point issuing the tornado emergencies and the PDS tornadoes tonight. So definitely they did it at the moment that they could. But by then, it was reported that sirens did not go off in the town of Rolling Fork. So.
But as soon as I know the wind direction,
Shout out to the storm chasers and people who are affected by the severe storms. Thank you, Pam. But yeah, mentally, we have to make sure our chasers and all of our staff, have mental breaks. And when, big things happen like this, where they watch devastation. And then, looking at it on radar, it's pretty colors, right, that we're seeing on the screen right now. But when it comes down to it, it's actual real people, real property underneath those radar colors. So it's one of those things that we are fallible as humans. After watching the amazing show last night across the country with the Aurora Borealis, which I got an amazing show here in Northwest Minnesota. Best storm I've ever seen. Best storm I've heard even from people saying in the last 25 years. That also amped up and created an albedo effect for these storms today on Earth too. So that also helped ramp it up, having that solar energy in the system. So I mean, there is that as well. Yeah, and Nerdy was just accounting what she was just saying.
Well, you did it, Nerdy. Congratulations.
She did do it. I'm very proud of her. Everybody, make sure we give Nerdy for Storms a round of applause. Think about donating to Nerdy, help keep the chase going. I know I say that a lot, but we are a brand new team. Most of us do
Go
this just
Nerdy.
because we love the storms. Yeah, go Nerdy. Whoop, whoop. Most of us do it because we love storms and we want to save people and we want to protect people. You know, a lot of our members have lived through the Joplin tornado, which has affected them. You know, they know what it's like to be a resident of Rolling Forks. If this ends up being an EF5, they know what it's like. You know, Jared himself have been through it. Don, Adam, who's in comments, has been through it.
I've been through it.
You were in it?
Yeah, I was living there.
Oh my goodness, Noah.
I was in foster care at the time.
Were you? How was
Yeah.
that? Did they do a good job protecting you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. We were at the arcade.
Oh, hey.
The arcade
That was the
was
best place
down
to be.
on the arcade was down on 4th and Range Line. And where the tornado had started, this is the account of the Joplin tornado, guys. It started in Galena, Kansas, touched down at 26th and Central City Road, went down 26, hit the old St. John's Hospital, sucked people out of the windows, and then as it got to Main Street, it turned and went down 20th Street.
That is the truth, Nobix. Love is utmost important way. Love is the only way. Loving on our fellow humans, loving on each other, leaning on each other at this time. One thing I love about weather doesn't care about your politics or what you believe in or any of that. Weather affects everybody, and after weather, we all stand together. And that's a beautiful thing.
Also on the live, guys, if you want to come to Joplin, Missouri, and actually see the museum of the Joplin, Missouri F5 tornado that they talk about, that's on record book, we have an active museum in Joplin, Missouri. We can
always try to arrange a tour. We can always charge and arrange a tour and have you and Don and everybody who worked on the tornado show them where you guys went and what you worked on and what was happening and all that. That would be fun.
Yeah, I could charge a tour to take people down the tornado path, but to go in the museum, guys, is actually free to go into the museum.
Ooh, that would be a fun field trip.
All the rubble and everything. They confirmed, the Joplin tornado confirmed 165 counted, knowing how many wasn't counted. But there was 165 confirmed deaths plus more that could have been sucked out of the window of the hospital that nobody could have confirmed.
Goodness.
Yeah, it was bad. I mean, honestly, between Joplin and Moore and El Reno, those are the ones that stick in my mind personally the most for the most destructive, the most deadly. And when light comes tomorrow, we're going to find out what happened in Mississippi. And I hope and I pray that the devastation is not as grand.
I hope that is the case as well.
I do too, because I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, you know.
Every time Joplin gets under a tornado warning now, everybody starts freaking in Joplin. We never used to pay attention to the tornado sirens, but now as soon as even a severe thunderstorm warning is possible, coming out of Oklahoma or Kansas, Joplin is like on high alert.
And you know, that's what we want to change as a United National Weather Team. We want to help communities through their PTSD after storms. because that's what it is. It's post-traumatic stress disorder. We want to help people understand, if more people knew how to read radar, when those sirens go off, they wouldn't be as afraid because they could look and know down to a street level, oh, it's going to go on this block and not mine, but I'll still be in my safe place, but I'll be okay. I really think that, the catchphrase, don't be scared, be prepared, is 100% true. And that's the one thing we're going to work on as United National Weather Team, is try to educate and get teams of people across the country at basically neighborhood watch style, where everybody in communities across America know about weather and have somewhere to turn, because it is scary. Tonight, Katrina was telling us that somebody down in Florence, right after the tornado, was scared about the tornado and was having a panic attack, so much so that they were shooting at the police that were coming to help them with the panic attack. Storms mentally make people go crazy because it's the unknown. We can't control it. But if we have the tools to know what it is, what's coming, and try to put ourselves in a safe place out of harm's way, that is going to be the formula, because, Dixie Alley is becoming more alive than I ever remember it in my lifetime. I don't remember this many tornadoes in Dixie Alley. So, I mean, that's something to think about, too.
Are you still
Oh, yeah,
on?
CTPSD as well. True, Nomic.
Do you want to share your radar screen?
That way, Jared has to go, Nana.
Yeah, I'm worn out from this thing. I got to take a mental health break and get some food and something to drink.
Yeah.
They should teach meteorology in middle and high school. Honestly, that should be something everybody, like I said, weather affects everybody all the time. So it is something we should be taught.
Are you ready to share yours, Noah?
Yep.
All right, I'll stop screen sharing mine right now.
All right, it's one of those things, though, that I really think that we all should be taught. If you teach people how to do it, and kids, and even if you do have storm anxiety, which is a real thing, if you know what's coming, the anxiety can be lessened.
All right. PIC, I'm going to jump off
all right,
here for the night.
All right, we will see you in the morning. I think we just have a marginal risk tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
That would be good for everybody.
I know they were talking Georgia, potentially like some SVRs in Georgia and stuff, but that's about it.
Yep. But all right, PIC, I'm going to jump out of here.
Yeah, go get your little break and relax and reset.
All righty, will do.
Team 4, thank you.
Night, guys. Night live stream.
Everybody, that was Jared E2, co-owner of United National Weather Team. But it's true, though. With the Joplin, I didn't know you were in the Joplin tornado, though, Noah. That's fascinating. So most of our team
that was actually the first tornado I ever saw in person, and that's what really sparked my interest.
You got to actually see it? Like you eyeballed it?
Yes. That was the first tornado I ever got to see in person.
And I could see why that would jazz you up and want to get you into it. I mean, and you have 5, it doesn't get too much better than that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the cream of the crop, the top of the line, And they're saying tonight, potentially 2 miles wide.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. Me and my neighbors, miles and miles away, all would be taken out. I was thinking about it tonight, even in just how far is that? They said it went over 100 miles. Well, I live 140 miles from Minneapolis. So that'd literally be almost all the way to there. Would take out a path all the way.
Yeah.
That's insane.
TVS marker on this tornado warning.
Ooh, where? Ooh.
It's just northeast of Ava.
Okay. Oh, your neck of the woods, Pam? I think it should just be thunderstorms up by your area. She's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And aren't you in like southeast Pennsylvania, Pam? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, 0.5 inch hail. Oh, it's a meso of 5. Interesting. That's been the one thing about this storm tonight is the mesos haven't really mattered. Tennessee
These things were
counties are
just
starting to
spinning
get
up and
into some.
dropping tornadoes like they were nothing.
I mean, they were spitting out, and then there was sisters, and then in that one cell there was like 3 or 4 different velocity couplets. Like, I can't imagine. We need to start getting like big unmanned drones flying over these storms. We need to find a way to like hurricane hunter these tornadoes.
On God, for real.
Seriously though, because I would like to know if we were up on top of it. You know what I mean? Like up above it. I bet you there was multiple vortice rope just getting thrown out.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, you live where Red did. Okay, so she's down by like Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania. So that you should be all right there, Pam. Probably some garden variety showers, maybe a little bit of thunder cracks, but it shouldn't be anything severe. Oh, you have your tornado warnings as blue?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I couldn't see it.
I forgot you could change that. Right. I feel that. You got a little color blindness?
Yeah.
I feel that. I know a lot of people have color blindness, and you wouldn't think that. All right. I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to go sign them both up.
They're going to throw out that tornado warning.
Nobody's letting me talk on Mexico.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate you being alive. Thank you guys again so much for your support. I will get that posted as soon as possible. Guys, you guys want to work tonight and next time.
That was Nerdy herself.
Get nerdy with it. All right, let us know when you make it home.
She did an excellent job. Yeah, Tim Ford, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, E2PFC. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you, Nerdy. I can't wait to see this footage. It's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. And I'm sure all the viewers can't wait either. So. Just saying.
Oh, we got a second TVS signature. This one's red.
Ooh, red TVS.
This says 2 miles northwest of Hartselle, Alabama, Morgan County law enforcement reported a tractor trailer overturned Northwest Vest Road
I
with a
bet you that's the one Nerdy saw.
Hey, Scarlett, I'm on your line now. Just you and I.
This is right now.
Can you give me a I know you were asking questions, I think, on one of my posts. I think you are welcome to answer them if you want. I know some probably ask the question about the chase, because I think sales is going to go live there, so you're welcome to answer the questions that they have, you think or not. If there's any particular
Wow. Good for Ryan Hall raising 120,000. I'd like to see the receipts to make sure that
Right.
120,000 goes to it.
Right.
And that's all I'll say about that. That's all I'll say about that. We appreciate anybody who wants to help people out there. That's amazing. But yeah, I'm going to help. All of us try to help each other here. That's all we can do. It is a work in progress, learning everybody's style, everybody just learning to get together. But the last couple missions have been fantastic. We're creating a little family here that, just can't be beat in the chasing world. A lot of chasing is solitary, singular, and lonely.
Oh,
And
these are straight line wins.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
That one just happened. 12, yeah. Yeah, it just did happen. Snaps. I mean, that's the scary part about it, too. High profile vehicles, especially larger SUVs, tractor trailers, UPS trucks. Those type of things tip over like Tinker Toy soldiers in the wind.
Oh, yeah.
You got to even realize, if you're an SUV going on an off ramp, you could tip over.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
Big time. I mean, that's why, E2 the other night, he wasn't going chasing, but happened to go to Southern Missouri, and he was in a semi, and he needed, some mapping support, and we had to map him. And it worked out.
There's a second TVS marker right there next to that other one.
Ooh.
A tree reported down on a house in the 1100 block of Rhodes Street in Hartselle. Law enforcement source.
Oh, that's terrible. I hate to hear of the damage. It's all fun and games to look at a storm and watch the pretty nope rope go across, the open field. But it's just sad and heartbreaking to know that, people's barns and houses and, everything they've got is now gone. The worst part about it is, even if the tornado tears up your house, it's going to rain and ruin all your things. Everything you own is going to get wet once your house is torn to shreds instantly.
Yep, and then people lost their lives a lot tonight.
Yeah, definitely saying a prayer for all the people who lost their lives tonight in these storms.
Absolutely.
I hope 10 years from now, Noah, we can sit and talk about the times where we didn't have our early warning system. That's what I'm hoping. Next 5 to 10 years, we have our whole system set up throughout the United States with repeaters on radio, et cetera, having rescue van ready to go out, having multiple rescue vans, and hopefully by then have our own tractor trailer. That way we can get supplies. If we could have our own tractor trailer, we could set it up and stage it for supplies and have somebody drive it down.
Or we could just set up a tractor trailer just to watch it get blown over.
I mean, that's true too. It'd be interesting to set up something for scientific purposes. Like an old mobile home that was going to get destroyed anyway or something like that.
Yeah.
And then put it in a high-risk area, like in the path of, like an EFI, and just see the damage and, literally use it to classify a storm.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Imagine putting a sensor inside one of those.
That's what I mean.
It picks it up and just, yeah.
You could have
Absolutely.
sensors everywhere inside that little structure just to see like how it pulls apart and where it sends it and all of
Yeah.
that. One day, like I hope our scientific research division will be in play as well. I know you guys are developing some probes to release,
Yep.
which that's
Ooh,
exciting.
okay. Hold on. We got a little bit of velocity kind of pulling up there just west of New Hope.
Oh, you want to join, Kaz? You can go fill out the application. You're already on Zello, so you're halfway there. Kaz has really good information. He's been around for many years as one of my listeners on the network. He's out in Nevada.
Nevada.
Mhm. So yeah, he has a lot of good intel, and we appreciate his expertise.
Expertise. Yep. What in the heck? They made that tornado warning smaller and then it got back to the original size.
Somebody's playing with the polygon. That's what's happening. It was like shift change, and somebody was like, wait, nope. Yeah, we're going to just make it bigger.
Come on, NWS, bro. Like, don't do this.
It's too late for all this. No, but I get what, we're all human. That's all we can do. We got thanked by one of the National Weather Service offices earlier today for calling in a couplet that they didn't see. So we felt pretty good about ourselves today.
And yesterday, too, when I was chasing.
Oh, yes. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That's what we do. We got to, people think, well, why would you call the National Weather Service to tell them about something that they can see on radar? Because don't they have the same thing? Yes, but they only physically can do as much as one human being can do. So if you've got multiple areas of concern as a technician, you can only look at one area. It's that simple.
Oh, yeah, this is wrapping up. Look right here. Look southwest of New Hope. Or south of New Hope.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yep, New Hope is, I see that little couplet trying to do something. Look at the donut hole where the couplet is on the reflectivity. And a donut hole on radar is usually just an open kind of space for people who don't know. And it's on the leading edge of an inflow notch. So it's pulling in whatever moisture's on the edge there. Because there's no rain ahead of this storm. This is at the front of the line.
Yeah.
Has the line at least died down? I wish my radar would load.
No.
No. Okay. Good to know. So it's at least holding intensity, but at least it's not spitting out TOR emergencies. Because the worst thing, is that to have one happen in the middle of the night.
Oh, right, absolutely. I mean,
honestly, that is. Oh yeah, I mean that would be the worst to have a TOR E in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
I mean, having a tornado at night in general is already a sketchy situation. The Weather Channel had put out an article earlier today that stated. and Madison, Alabama as well. Mark Skelton, we're expecting it at this point, from what we're hearing from the STC and just because kind of what we're looking at, we're kind of teetering where it could ramp back up, but probably wouldn't have as much energy as earlier tonight. There is still a chance if you were in the tornado watch area or severe thunderstorm watch that things could ramp up. Still, there's currently 1 tornado warning on the board and 6 severe thunderstorm warnings. So we're not expecting a outbreak event like earlier tonight, but if you are in the tornado watch or severe thunderstorm watch areas, just be aware tonight that you could still receive 75-mile-an-hour winds, hail, and potential flash flooding. That definitely could be it. I'm gonna go look at this again. Confirmed.
They're probably gonna let.
It's confirmed. No, it's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
It's confirmed. It's confirmed. Listen.
AM Central Daylight Time, a tornado-producing storm was located over Grant for 11 miles north of Guntersville, moving east at 60
I knew
miles
it was
per
going to
hour.
wrap up.
Either damaged tornado source radar confirmed tornado.
Radar confirmed.
Storm will be near section around 1:25 a.m. 5 in Powell around 1:30 a.m. Rainsville and Sylvania around 1:35 a.m. or Penn and Henniger around 1:40 a.m. Central Daylight Time.
I knew this was going to wrap back up. Oh, yeah. There it be. Observed.
Tornado source radar indicated rotation. This dangerous storm will be near Pikeville around 1:20 a.m., Spring City around 2:40 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations include Stinger Fork, Falls State Park, Eagle Furnace, Pawnee Falls State Park, Grandview, Melvine, Mount Crest, Oak Cumberland, and Fall Creek Falls State Park. Please take cover.
Mark, because there is a marginal risk for storms throughout the weekend, but it was not an enhanced risk or even moderate risk like today. So there is some risk for potential storms throughout the weekend, but it is a marginal risk, which doesn't mean that tornadoes are 100% out of the picture, but it does mean that the chance is less. So we should not have repeats of today all weekend.
We shouldn't have repeats of today for a long time, I hope.
Oh, yeah, same friend, same.
It looks
that's
like
the truth.
that one that they just confirmed, it looks like it's already back up.
Oh, a photographer on Twitter got a direct hit. Oh, I wonder who the photographer was. I mean, you got to be careful in these things too. You know, they can be unpredictable. They can lift up and go set down 30 miles away and you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the truth. Like sometimes they get squirrely. You know, we like to think that we as human beings can control the conditions, but Mother Nature can do what she wants.
Absolutely.
It's the truth. The power of her is phenomenal. You know, like tonight, we should be having Northern Lights again. I'm not able to see them, sad day, because we have a bunch of clouds. Thanks, clouds. Well, honestly, after last night, I can't even be picky.
They should not have downgraded that risk for today whatsoever.
No, they should not. Nope, they should not have. And they did. Now, I think there should have been I think the one thing that they could have done today that they didn't was issue the PDS watch.
Exactly.
Yep, if they would have issued the PDS watch, because even last year when I was in an enhanced risk for the May 24th and then the May 31st tornadoes around here, we were at least in a PDS watch. But the sad thing about that, even if you do issue a PDS watch, you could have an arrogant jackass news anchor like I do in Minneapolis. His name is Ian Leonard, and I will call him out right now. He told me the day that the PDS watch was issued not to worry about the PDS. Don't worry about how dangerous the tornadoes could be. Just stay weather aware. No, what? Wrong attitude. Wrong.
Right. That is
He was like, the tornado's not even going to come by your area, most likely. Tornado came over my house. Okay, wow. Tornado came over my house. And I want him to eat crow to this day. He will not apologize to me. He does not like me. I'm surprised he hasn't blocked me on social media. But I stay on his behind. Because that type of laissez-faire attitude could get people killed.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If people don't think that a PDS watch is something to pay attention to, they won't. He basically said it on social media. Don't even pay attention to it. And people were reacting my comment and everything else. So he just got people in the mindset to not even pay attention.
Wow.
And that's wrong. I was like, the National Weather Service issues it, and I'm pretty sure you use the National Weather Service information. Because he got smart with me, and I was like, National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center issued a PDS watch. Well, I didn't see it. Well, you need to check your National Weather Service chat. Like, right. I don't know what to tell you, sir. Like, it was very infuriating. It's the one time that I've gotten really upset where I wanted to call his boss, call the news station, call their parent company, all the things. Because it was just inappropriate. Because that day, damage happened, and I believe we had one death. I believe it was a storm chaser who was up here, and they got impaled by a tree.
Oh.
And I believe the storm chaser was from Mexico, though. Not that that matters, but just they might not have been as familiar with the terrain.
Right.
Because, it's tricky. It's a mix between kind of flat open plains in some spots and then, real hilly, wooded areas.
Yeah.
You get a mix. So it's kind of nice. Now, that's not everywhere in Minnesota. Some places up further north are just pure boreal forests where you wouldn't even want to chase because you can't see nothing in front of you anyway. And then other places are kind of like wide open prairies where you'd be able to see it on that beautiful horizon shot for miles and miles.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? Noah does believe every word I'm saying, sir. Chris Bacon, one of our viewers, says that you can tell he doesn't believe a word she's saying. Me
Yes,
and Noah
I
are
do.
homies.
I'm just tired as heck.
I know, this is Noah. Like, Noah's just super chill. Like, he's like, yeah. Like, he's a very
I
laid
got
back
like
dude.
3 hours of sleep last night after I got home.
Last couple of days, well, you were out chasing yesterday too, weren't you?
Yeah.
The last 24 hours has been like a blur because I stayed up till 5 a.m. last night with the Aurora because it was just amazing. Okay, best night of my life. And then I only slept for a couple hours, got back up, and have been doing storms ever since. So.
Dang.
I know. The life of a chaser. You know, I mean, and I got to keep everybody on the team in line too. So that's a job in and of itself. Wrangling all you guys.
Wrangling.
A tornado did go over my house, sir. Have the radar scans to prove it. I have no reason to lie. Like, go back and look at the next rad scans. Exactly, Pam. He's the one who has the blood on his hands. All you have to do is just relay the information. People deserve to know what level of threat is going to be occurring.
God,
if it's
look
a low
at this
threat.
hook echo.
Ooh. Look at that classic hook echo right there. This thing could ramp up into something. I mean, it's already a tornado warning,
Yeah, it's
but
already on
it was
ground,
just straight line winds.
Yeah, it was just straight line, and now it's. Oh man.
This is what I was talking about is like absolute worst case scenario in the middle of the night. You know, people are sleeping. People might not be realizing that the threat is heading their way, you know? What are the winds in that?
Oh gosh. I have
Good
the
question, right?
slightest idea. It's moving east northeast at 90 miles an hour.
Goodness. 10-4. Thank you, Adam. We appreciate you today. I will take over the alerts for now. Whoop whoop. Good night. Got a whoop whoop from Adam. Adam's our alert announcer.
Like seeing you, Scarlett.
Yeah.
I'm still listening.
Jared's. Yeah, it's me, you, and Noah Don. We're the last men standing.
Better be.
It's the truth. No, Jared did a good job. Everybody's done a good job today. I just needed a little break while I went to go out to eat tonight, and then I got that little break, and so that was good.
Right.
It was good too.
severe thunderstorm watches,
4 special weather
4
statements,
special weather statements,
5 blizzard
5
warnings,
blizzard warnings,
Blizzard warning.
37 winter storm warnings,
35
35 winter weather advisories, and 15 winter storm watches. Just in from Joplin is first. Cars swept down from real water. 2 down. Response to low water crossing on State Route M 1 mile west of Grove Spring for a car occupied by 6 swept downstream. 4 out safely, 2 bodies now recovered.
Oh, that's devastating. That was in
Now
Missouri.
we've got 3 tornado warnings. 1 in Alabama, 2 in Alabama, and 1 in Tennessee.
Oh, guys. 10-4. Yeah, we got 2 in Alabama, 1 in Tennessee, 3 tours. Me and Noah are still live as of right now. And those are all of
that
our
one-
members of the United National Weather Team.
Wow.
If
This
you
whole
too would like to
line
become,
right here.
hold on, let's look. You too would like to become a member of United National Weather Team, please go to Facebook. We'll have our website up very, very soon. We're working on, what we'd like to put up there. We don't want to just put anything up as a website, as a placeholder. So we want something that's meaningful.
A tornado warning remains.
Confirmed tornado. But if you would like to become a member, please go to facebook.com, search United National Weather Team, and then you will find our application pinned at the top of the page in the featured section. Now, what were you saying, Noah?
I forgot.
This one's confirmed, though.
No, the one that is just below Scottsboro is confirmed.
Around 1:30 a.m.
The one up above it is the newly issued, and it's radar indicated. And then Tennessee's a new issue.
A lot of deep breaths, choking down food, more deep breaths than I can sort it off.
The National Weather Service in Huntsville.
I'm trying to pull up my radar right now. It's giving me some problems.
County, northeastern DeKalb County, and northeastern Alabama until 2:15.
Stand by for technical difficulties.
Located along the line
Technical difficulties.
It'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes.
mile per hour for death source radar indicated location include Scottsboro, Bridgeport, Henniker, Stevenson, Hollywood, Valley Head, Hammondville, and Minton for your protection. Tier room on the lowest floor of the building. Continuous cloud ground lightning interfering with the
Continuous cloud to ground lightning.
The nature's of big pillars. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. A tornado watch remains in effect until 3 a.m. Central Daylight Time, North Central and Northeastern Alabama and Middle. Again, a tornado is possible. Severe thunderstorm warning.
Starting to bulge out there.
Let's go see what we got. And we got multiple overlapping mesoscale discussions too by Huntsville.
Highway 76 down there. Down below Stevenson. Yeah, guys.
I wonder if they'll issue a tornado watch for the severe thunderstorm watch area, because now there's a tornado in it.
I know.
You know, that one that's up in
Lived there southwest of that town there. It's LD9 east, northeast at 67 miles an hour. Dakota Ridge Hill, max TVD 63, VIL 29, and that's what it's 6. It starts southwest of Stevenson there. that storm track.
Am I wrong? I really feel like it looks like a big section of straight line winds on velocity. Doesn't it? Because I don't see any like couplets.
I don't either. I mean, I really don't either.
And for that one to be observed, where's the couplet? And see, this is why, too, it's important to have chasers on the ground. Because for us, looking at radar, we don't see anything. But that tornado is observed.
I know.
Yeah. And so that's the important part about this, too. Radar can only teach you so much, which is why it's important to also learn. And right now is one of the best times if anybody out there is interested in becoming a Skywarn spotter. Go to your national weathers, go to weather.gov, click your region, or literally any region right now. And there are trainings going on all across the country that usually only do it in the spring. Sometimes they do 2 of them in the year, but usually only the spring. You can become Skywarn certified. And then you can start spotting storms and calling them into the National Weather Service. Even if you are not Skywarn certified, you can still call into the National Weather Service if you happen to see a tornado. So there is that as well.
There's another spot on nearby.
I'm going to try to pull radar back up again. Oh, by Powell. Okay, let's look there.
Yeah, there is a little notch there by Powell. It's tiny as heck, but I mean.
That's what I mean. And that's why it's important because, you know, if you don't have people out there looking for it, you know, it could be there and you don't even realize it because radar doesn't show that it's there.
Alabama has issued
Right.
a tornado warning for eastern Jackson County, northeastern DeKalb County, northeastern Alabama until 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Located near either 11 miles south of Bridgeport, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Has a tornado source radar indicated rotation. Please stay covered up.
Hey guys, we got another torn warning to the one to the north.
Oh my gosh. There's 3 of them all lined up. I low-key feel like this is... Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Well, they just dropped the one to the north. They just dropped that one to the north that they just put out. Oh, it's back. Yeah, dang. That's got quite a couplet. Yeah, Scarlet.
Let me look at yours.
Right.
Ooh.
That's starting to wrap up, and that's the new warning they just issued.
Wow.
Now we have these 3 all lined up.
Yeah, Kaz, find out when your next National Weather Service spotter training is, or you can take any of the ones that are online. You just wouldn't be certified for that city, but you could call and have it transferred to whatever National Weather Service office is closest to you. Oh, look at that. They're just stacked tours.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see the couplet up on that top one. Yeah, I don't like that signature. Not a fan.
I know. This man.
That couplet looks
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm with Kevin on that. I'm with you on that, Kevin. Me and I just said that to Noah on the live stream. I said, look at that couplet on the third tour to the north. Go ahead.
That needs to be tornado. I mean, that needs to be confirmed because that has a CC drop.
Hey, we got debris signature, Scarlet, debris signature.
There is a debris ball. All right, let's see what we can do here. Good job, Pam. Look at you calling out the debris ball. You want to be on the team too, Pam? I need you to download Zello. I'll help you. You know, you've been a part of the FRN family for a long time. Shout out to everybody who's watching from the Freedom Revolution Network.
Yeah, that's northern.
Yeah, it's got a nice debris ball on it.
Oh, these
It's
poor
gotta be
people.
on the ground.
Poor people tonight. They just can't catch a break. Okay, 10-4. 10-4 on that. I'm gonna go take care of that right now. Who is that? Okay, I'm going National Weather Service. Which office is that?
It'll be your Huntsville office, Scarlet. Huntsville.
10-4. I will be right back.
Now on the next scan for it, it's still got a little bit of a debris signature, but I think it was a spin up.
Yeah, it's still there now. I think it's still there.
We've got a radar indicated in Tennessee. There's a 3 right here in Alabama.
Oh yeah, that's on the ground, no doubt.
There is one chaser down there, but he does not have a number or anything. But I'm just talking the number right now, and I'm looking at
I think it's still there now. I think it's just south of Shiloh. I think it's around the next game.
Yeah, I see it. It's that signature's coming back on that. So, yeah. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's on the ground. Wouldn't I don't want to be wrong, but I mean, it might be.
Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, they got another one out in front of it.
Yeah, it's the extension of this one for Shiloh. Man, now it's gone.
Yeah, they got one out in front of it now. They just extended it.
Okay, now we got it. The one in front of it is observed.
All right.
Yeah. All right, I'm back on the stream, y'all. I can use my network radio, and I knew Noah could hear me on the other end, so I just used my network radio while I was making calls.
Tornado. The National Weather Service in Peachtree City has issued a tornado warning
Without
for
a
West
doubt.
Central Walker County in northwestern Georgia, Central Dade County in northwestern Georgia until 3:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
3:15.
At 2:35 a.m. Eastern
Oh, it's
Daylight Time,
2:35. I forgot.
the storm was
Eastern
located near
time. I was like,
Higgins
what?
or 7
That's
miles southwest
forever.
Trenton, moving east at 65 miles per hour. Hazard imaging tornado source radar confirmed tornado. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Please take cover now.
That's our tour. That was our tour, Noah.
Really?
Yeah, that was the one they just called out of Peachtree City. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Woo.
Basically, you know, for those out there watching, we're like unpaid National Weather Service employees.
Basically.
It's the best way I can explain it.
I'm going to call them and have to have a word. Be like, hey, you need to be paying me for this crap.
I'd like to eventually try to get a grant for us is what I'd like to do to basically be like, you know, the extra eyes. But I just
Right.
hope eventually the name United National Weather Team is so synonymous with, you know, doing this type of work that they'll be like, oh yeah, we'll work with you. I do
Right.
believe. So far we've had a really good track record with them. They've been really helpful. You know, some have a little pushback, but every office is different. So, you know, you never know who you're going to run into. But for the most part, they have been some of the most welcoming, opening groups who have been like, oh yeah, we appreciate it. Like I said earlier, we got thanked for calling in a couplet. They were like, we didn't catch that one. Sometimes that happens. We're all only humans trying to help humans, and we're not in competition with anybody. Well, if you can read radar, you don't need to predict storms. We have forecasters that predict storms, Pam. And you'd be good at like alert announcing and stuff too, Pam, and helping to post on all our social media sites. You'd be super good for that. Legit. And Casimiro, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Casimiro. He said we're better than some other professionals without no diss. So thank you, Casimiro. Thank you, Kaz. And you can be a sky spotter for any weather when you go take that course, correct? Any weather that you would see. You know, even flash flooding, hail, you see tree damage, you get a high wind report, any of that.
Fires.
True. Yep, that's true. All of that you can call in. That's the truth. So you can, you know, even if tornadoes, hurricanes, yep, that's true too.
Earthquakes,
that's true too. Which he's out in an earthquake prone, you know, more earthquake prone area than we are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to take that one from the Observe that extended out, and they're going to take that off here pretty soon, probably. It's totally lost any vorticity at all. It's bowing out.
I know, that's literally what Kevin just said too. I was thinking that as Kevin was saying it. I was like, you start, but it does have a little orange TVS marker. It's got a meso of 7. That's decent. And you think they're going to do a tornado watch for the severe thunderstorm watch area? Because they were just watching for severe storms, and severe storms are there now. Oh, they did take away the rest of the tornado watch. If I was them, I'd issue. Well, it's going to be.
Spinning in the middle a little bit.
It's only moving. It's moving east at 43 miles an hour.
If there's any rotation in that one, it's going to be stopping.
And then the one that's currently got the confirmed tag on it's moving east northeast at 65
7 frames, so it's reacting kind of fast.
I think it might be recycling just there out front on where we have the confirm tag at. I can see velocity signature kind of picking up there.
Yeah, it's going to be south of Trenton there, right where you're at. No, right where that, right to the south there. Yeah, up there and to the towards the interstate there a little bit as well.
And it went to trash.
Him and Brett Adair, we're right in it.
We're really?
Yes. Yep. Both him and Brett Adair were in it. They weren't together, but Brett Adair is a correspondent now for Fox Weather. So a bunch of those guys are, of course, field meteorologists for Fox Weather. And so they called in earlier, and then Adam Lucio's been posting all night, and he's an amazing guy. He's based out of Texas, I believe.
Yeah.
He's out by TX Base, I think is where he's from.
Yeah, I've chased with him a couple times.
He's dope. He's a nice dude. He's one of the first chasers that would even pay attention to me and like talk to me, online and stuff like that. So it's like, I appreciate guys like him.
Starting to get a little bit more active. I think it's
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, contact National Weather Service, Kaz. I'll get you some links for out there. Maybe I'll even find the direct link to a training. I believe I had linked to everybody in the group a training for the 29th of March. That was going to be, I think, out of National Weather Service in Missouri. But I will look again. And it's just like an online webinar you can sign up for. And then when you're done, you just got one spotter. And then you can also go to spotternetwork.com. Spotternetwork.com, you can pay a couple of bucks to get your beacon, and you take their test, and then you would also be considered a spotter through Spotter Network. So they're two different organizations, but you learn basically the same information. So we always are able to do that.
All
It's
right.
better to have the certification
We are
than
down
not.
to one tornado warning.
One tour. I'm so excited. One tour.
You're south of that storm there. It's just one that's not issued. It's right there where that notch is in there in that storm that we indicated that was there. And as soon as I said something, it's gonna get canceled or to expire. It's the eternal one. Just fucking crap.
Giving a name for effort.
Absolutely, Don. I thought I was gonna build something, but it's like it's losing its stability in that area right now as the later time of the evening goes on. Wouldn't be surprised if we get some supercell development in Georgia tomorrow in southern Georgia.
We can make the stars align next week. You know how right now we have a day 7, 15% chance. Ethan had brought it up to me. I might fly down there to come chase with y'all.
That would be
And
awesome.
Ethan kind of wanted you to come get us.
That would be awesome.
So I thought
Yeah, absolutely. And then
I would throw that out to you.
That would be actually really wonderful.
Wouldn't
And
it?
see day.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're in.
Let me see, because day 4 looks like it's gonna be interesting too. Let me see if they've updated.
Yeah, we were gonna try to shoot for day 7 because I can make arrangements to have my kids have a babysitter and stuff if we do day 7.
Yeah,
So we were thinking next Thursday.
Day
Yeah.
5.
Oh, yeah. What did? Yeah.
It's limited right
Well, now
now.
it'd be day 6 because we're ahead.
Well, see, it
You know,
was.
because now it would be day
I
7.
don't know why it was showing originally day 4. Now it's on day 5, and then day 7 is still day 7.
They probably will update until 6 then.
Yeah.
But we're watching it because flights were pretty cheap. So we were watching it.
Ooh, oh, they've got a slight risk out for today with a 5% tour. Oh wait, this is for Sunday.
Do they?
This is for tomorrow.
Ooh. Ooh.
Let's see here. Louisiana, Mississippi, all the way into Columbus, into Georgia, parts of Georgia, Alabama. This thing is long. It's like very long.
I knew that the Georgia Alabama thing because I had saw from the National Weather Service down towards like I think it was Jacksonville, Florida, even put out that, you know, some of the top of Florida, Southeast Georgia was going to have some storms this weekend.
Yeah, and see, they upgraded it to a slight risk. It was originally just marginal.
Ooh, slight risk now. So for the viewer who is concerned about that.
Yeah, it says large hail damage and a couple tornadoes appear possible. It says variability still exists. Consistency is better than 24 hours ago, and an increase in severe probabilities appears warranted. Today, they've got a 2% tour risk across Georgia and also up in Cleveland.
Later on today.
They need to just drop that tornado warning.
Nicely by about 11 in the morning. Going good by 2.
That's what I was thinking, Don. HR 333 that I've looked at shows discrete supercells building in front of a cold front there in Georgia tomorrow.
They need to drop this tornado warning. It's basically just there for no point at this reason for 24 more minutes.
Yeah, it's gone. It's completely gone.
Yeah, this whole line segment's bowing out.
I think straight line winds is going to be our threat from now on. We may get a spin up better or two, but it's getting the favorability is going to get weak as it goes through the overnight.
I definitely agree.
A lot of downdrafts.
I'd look for tomorrow to have some more supercell events in Georgia. Maybe not as strong as the ones we've seen today, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a slight risk with a 2% tour across Georgia today. And then Sunday, they have that long slight risk with a 5% tour across Georgia, Alabama. It's actually extending all the way back through Dixie.
Wow, nice. Not nice, but you know what I mean.
Like they didn't already have enough tornadoes.
Right, no doubt. Well, that's what you get, man. The Gulf of Mexico is
Dude, yeah, just basically get certified no matter which one you do, Casimiro. That's the truth. And then we did get to meet Reed Timmer, Casimiro. Me and Noah did.
I
Didn't we,
knew him
Noah?
before we met him that day.
Be quiet. Did you? When did you get to meet him? Didn't you say you met him when you were little?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you who said you met him like once when you were little. Which
And
that's pretty cool.
And I've chased with him twice.
Ooh, rolling with the big shot.
I've also met him, Scarlett.
Yeah, no, Reed's a super cool guy.
Happened a couple years ago. I met Reed at that event.
That is definitely for sure.
Got quite a hail core starting to form here just south of that tornado warning.
Ooh. Yeah, look at that.
And it poof, it popped off the map.
Did it? I know, that's what we just said. Oh, Don, I love Don. It just shows like how on point and all of us think pretty much the same because we all say it within a few seconds of each other.
I know. And there goes the tour warning. It is gone.
2 tornado watches, 2 severe thunderstorm watches, and 6 special weather statements. The rest is all winter weather stuff. 5 blizzard warnings. WSW 37. Winter weather advisories 35. Winter storm watch 15. Are all code yellow.
First time we've heard code yellow in a while.
I know.
It looks like this event's going to start slowing down tonight. Finally.
Right. I'm hop off here in just a second, Scarlett. I'm exhausted.
Absolutely. I think it's time we shut it down. We got all the tours off the board. Tonight's been an eventful night. Yep. Yeah. We'll be watching. If we see any more tornado warnings, we'll definitely post them on the United National Weather Team Facebook page. You can find it there. Or look on Noah's page, meteorologist Noah Deere. And we'll definitely keep getting out the information tonight. It has been a long, crazy night. Prayers go out to all of those affected tonight in all of the communities across Mississippi. My heart goes out. Like I said, this tornado emergency, I was really afraid would basically hit all where my family's from in Duck Hill. A little north of there is Duck Hill, Mississippi. In this part of Mississippi is so rural and folks really don't have nothing. It's real poor folks out there. So unfortunately for the people in Mississippi, they already probably didn't have very much, and now they have even less. And my heart goes out to every one of them. I'm sure search and rescue operations are still going on at this hour, the best they can. A lot more will, reconvene in the morning. Hopefully tomorrow, because it's a 2% risk, we won't have, serious issues, but you never know. 2% risk still means there is a chance.
Yeah, because California keeps getting these 2%, and they're getting tornadoes like they're nothing.
I know, and California never gets tornadoes.
I know.
So
it just makes
you wonder, but I guess that one, the LA tornado, for a little backstory, I guess the last tornado that was similar, because they said it was an EF1, was 1983.
Yeah.
So it had almost been 40 years since anyone in Los Angeles has seen anything like what happened the other day. And then, people got to get ready, though.
Here.
Well, our weather is changing. We are seeing the rise of extreme weather due to the grand solar minimum and the pole shift. We just hit 40 degrees north recently. And so from this moment on out, we're going to go on a wild ride. Storms are only going to be more violent and dangerous than they ever have been before. Rain is going to be more flooding. Snow is going to be more snowy. And we've seen that, and I have been warning people on my network, Freedom Revolution Network, for the last 5 years that these changes in weather were coming. So my listeners, everybody who's in chat right now, Kaz and Pam and everybody else, they know about these things because I have gotten them prepared over the years to be ready for the rise of extreme weather. For everybody else, unfortunately, they're looking around what's going on, what's happening. And that's why with the United National Weather Team, I hope to change that. I hope to have everybody educated and well-informed about the weather. So you don't have to be scared. You can be prepared and rise above the storm. That is our goal here. And hopefully we'll be able to do that. We have many hands. Hopefully that makes light work. Like I said, out there, if you guys would like to join the United National Weather Team, please go to United National Weather Team Facebook. And we do have an application there, and then we'll get you onboarded after that. As well as you would like to donate to United National Weather Team, go to paypal.me/UNWT. In the notes, if you would like it to go to a specific chaser, like me or Noah or Nerdy for Storms, you can put that in your notes line as well, and we'll make sure that they get the donation. We appreciate all of you guys tonight for joining us on this live stream. Without you, we couldn't do what we do here. As we said, we're still down to just the SVRs on the board.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Still down to just severe thunderstorm warnings on the board. Be ready for straight line winds up to 75 miles an hour tonight, everybody. We have some risks tomorrow. If we feel the need to come on tomorrow because we keep seeing storms ramp up, we will do that. Other than that, stay tuned to our Facebook page for more updates, as well as our Twitter. I will start taking that over, making sure we get alerts out there. But thank you tonight. Noah, I appreciate you for jumping on the stream with me and helping out. And
it's
been a good night.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, absolutely. The more people we can save, and when we get alerts put out and when we get tornado warnings issued and get the right warnings issued, it at least, we don't have to sit and just watch the storms tear everybody apart and be helpless. At least we have done our part to try to make a difference in the storms. So that's what it's all about, all of us working together to achieve a bigger goal. So thank you, everybody. We appreciate you out there. We hope to see you guys under the mezzo.